Hey everyone, it's JessRoom10 here and welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to draw a hamster. And today I'm going to start by drawing a Syrian hamster because I'm going to go through each species of hamster and draw them separately in each tutorial. So I'm starting off with the Syrian hamster. For this you're going to need paper, a pencil, and an eraser. That's it. And I've also got some reference photos with me because we all need reference photos. They're incredibly important for basically anything you draw. Just copying a reference photo directly isn't always the best idea because you could get into copyright issues, which isn't exactly what you want. So I'm going to start off first with the head. So here's his head. Just a circle for the head. These guys have pretty big ears, the Syrian hamsters do. They have a bit of a strange of a shape, but I'll get to that later. I think I'm going to draw a short-haired Syrian for this, and I'm going to... So they have their kind of cheek pouches over here. They're a bit of... They have more of a defined body than the rest, but since it's sitting down, I think that he's gonna have very much of an eggplant shape. So the head of the eggplant and down into a curve of the body. So I think it's gonna be looking to off to the side a little bit, and maybe. Yeah, there we go. So these are the little guidelines for his face. And I think he's going to be looking off in this direction a little bit. I think this arm will be a little bit higher than the other. So this is his paw. Then here's the other paw. Just a little bit lower down since he's looking to the side. Now with Syrian hamsters, because their body's a bit more defined, you can, wait, see, this is why you always need reference photos. I need to make his body a little bit longer down, so I'm going to erase this little floor that I made. So then you can see the shape of his arm a little bit, because, again, their bodies are more defined. So there we go, you've got the little Syrian hamster arms coming in there. And now for their feet, it's really, their feet are kind of, I guess you could say little stubs. They're like little fluffy feet, but for this guy I'm going to have them not really out too much. I might raise this paw a little bit. It's all about trial and error. I usually draw dwarf hamsters, but I have drawn Syrians in the past. Okay. There you go. Pause a little bit higher. When drawing, you really got to learn to train your eye so that you can learn to see if you've made any mistakes. And trust me, it happens all the time. So I'm going to put a little circle here to indicate his little snout. And maybe we can get a little bit more detail in the feet here. So they have like paws with little toes. So let's try his little toes. So this hamster isn't going to be incredibly realistic, but it's not going to be super cartoony either. So now I'm just going to go ahead with my eraser and lighten things up a little bit so that it's not too dark. Okay, so I've lightened things up, and now I'm going to come in with some more, well, less loose lines. more precise lining. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Again, their ears are slightly larger than other hamsters, so they're gonna be quite prominent. And they've got a little head shape here. It's kind of flat. It sort of comes in from the ears, then descends, and then goes back up into them. And then they do have a little bit of a definition between the face and the body because of their cheek pouches. So you can see a little bit of definition, but not too much, so I'm not going to exaggerate it. Now, since we made this little snout, I don't know, I don't think you can see it anymore, but a little snout shape here. Actually, I think I'm going to bring this in a little bit more, not so that it's not too far away from the body. There we go. And now in the middle of this, since this is the snoutle area, is that the correct term? I don't know, just let me know what the correct term, snoutle region. And just around in the middle, maybe slightly lower down, there's gonna be the little hamster nose. From there, a little line comes down. Since he's looking off to the side, again, it's moved a little bit to the side of the circle. Then it goes down into a little Syrian hamster smile. It goes down like this into his lips and a little line down here. Let me zoom in so you can see this better. Okay, can you see this? Alright. So again, here's his little nose, then the line that comes down, and the little lips. I think we're going to make this line a little bit shorter. And here we go. Just gotta make the nose slightly larger. Again, training the eye to notice mistakes is very important. So see, now his nose is a little bit bigger. I guess this looks more right in a way. Now they have, I've noticed their eyes are pretty close together compared to other animals in the rodent rodent family, not species, family. Their eyes are quite close together, so I think just off where we drew the snout, if you go up, probably gonna be where we draw the eyes from. So one eye there, I think just to make it a little bit cuter, I'm going to exaggerate the eyes just a tiny amount, just so that they're a little bit larger and the cuteness factor gets bumped up a little bit, even though they're already like super cute. So now we have the Syrian hamster shape of the body, and basically it's just all blocked out now. And so now I'm going to define his paws a little bit more. And again, slight indications of arms. So that is just about everything for the shape of the Syrian hamster, and this is now where I reach the polishing stage. So I think now I'm gonna kick it into time lapse so that I don't bore you all with this process. And so yes, let me zoom out a little bit now. So now I'm going to set this into time lapse, and I will see you afterwards. Alright, now that the polishing stage has been completed, I'm going to finish off the drawing completely, and I will see you when I'm done. Well, everybody, I think that I have just about finished this Syrian hamster. I did say it was going to be a short-haired, but I guess I just went a little bit overboard with the hair on the side, so medium-haired, I think medium-haired. So, I am finished with this drawing. I do hope you like it, and that you enjoyed this tutorial, and that maybe you learned something from it. Please leave a thumbs up on this video if you want to see more how to draw hamsters. Next, I could do the Chinese hamster, Roborovsky hamster, Winter White, or Campbell's, whichever one you suggest in the comments, or just whichever one I happen to choose for the next video. But you can leave a suggestion if you would like. I will definitely take that into consideration. I guess since I used a black Prismacolor for this, I might as well imitate Mark Crilly when he ends his videos. So I'm going to lay down this pencil. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll be back with another one real soon.